Okay, so, hello everybody and welcome to day number 2 of this YouTube LP retrospective, if you will, where we're going to play 10 more games tonight. I explained all about this tomorrow at the very start, so if you're kind of curious for how all this works, you can always check out the VOD for this, as well as to the left it says how the wheel works. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. So then I don't have to keep like explaining it every 5 minutes or so. I'm going to go ahead and mute that music, we're going to spin that wheel, and see what game number 1 for tonight is on the second day. Well, that's hype. I feel like that should be like the wheel spin every time, and also up next is Toy Story 2. That's fair enough, cool. Welcome Meg Grex, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I think you already know how all this works, because you was here yesterday, wasn't you? So yeah, up next is Toy Story 2. Oh my goodness, wow. So we're going to be moving straight onwards to the PlayStation 1 in this case. Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the rescue is how it goes. Cheers for the host there, Grex. I like all the hosts at the beginning because, you know, it basically just boosts more of a chance of people arriving and whatnot. The more you guys help out, the better, so I'm down with that. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go set things up in the background, and we're going to play some Toy Story 2 for a bit. Hello, welcome back, and here is the PlayStation 1, which you guys cannot hear. That sounds very quiet. Let me turn that up a bit, just so that then you guys can hear the audio loud and clear as possible. Anyway, cool, let me just update the category for this. This is Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. This game is absolutely fantastic. It's like one of my favourite movie tie-in games of all time, because I grew up this game as a kid. It was like one of the first games I ever beat to 100%. So this is right up my alley whenever it comes to it. Now, for those who are kind of curious about how this LP was, I have like a link for it, which is about here. So I'm going to provide that in the chat right about now. Here is the link if you're kind of curious, so that then you can go back and see what it was all like back then. As this was from the 10th of April 2015 to the 8th of May 2015. Oh my goodness. Does count as part of a YouTube channel? Oh no, definitely not. Definitely not. That's why I'm doing this. Oh dear, oh dear. Imagine if that was the case though, man. That would be insane. I'm gonna play this for about 30 minutes and just see whereabouts we go to as I play for it, basically. I don't really have too many memories for this one, other than just the fact that, what was it? This was the... No, it wasn't. I was going to say this is the very first ever game that I did on an emulator, which involved, like, a PlayStation 1. But no, that's not really the case. So, that doesn't work at all, does it? You may rely on it. Oh, wait, will I ever be a woman? I see. Right, anyway, I think that's everything all set up, so we'll just start.
Ready, go!
Oh indeed, loading, even though it's going to load like the demo for this. But boy oh boy, I'm going to put myself back into like the perspective of 2015. Oh goodness, 2015. Let's see, that was the year that I did get my first ever capture card, which was the Elgato Game Capture HD. But we're not here to talk about that, because this was before I got the capture card. At least I think so anyway. This was Toy Story 2, so this was like... Yeah, this was the last ever LP I did before I moved on to capturing stuff from consoles. I remember that. I'm going to skip some of these cutscenes though, because of like, you know, literally just movie business. I might get copyrighted because this stuff is going on YouTube, just so you're aware. Every single one of these games will be archived up onto that thing. My next stream, Fred gets a sex change. Oh my goodness. That would be very different and whatnot. I do prefer the PlayStation 1 version now out of all the other versions that I played. What is it with the bloody audio? Good grief, I really need to whack this one up, don't I? There we go, that should be a bit better now. Hopefully there's no like buzzing either, because I'm using like my special RGB cable for this. Should somewhat be a bit more cleaner. But boy oh boy, the soundtrack of this game is fantastic, and I think that's the whole reason why I decided to do an LP of this game, alongside just the fact that, you know, this is a game that I grew up with as a kid. So to me, this just felt right at home. And there's just something simple about it, you know? Something that I can just literally play through from start to beginning and not really give too much of a fuss as I play through it and whatnot. And I've played the Dreamcast version of this as well, but yeah, I don't know too much about that one, to be honest. I'm more familiar with this side of things. I also used the PlayStation 1 USB adapter to play this as well. Alright, Cal, enjoy yourself. I'm gonna have to get an appointment. See ya. Not a problem there. Fred, thank you for dropping by, dudes. Still can't believe we're on like game number 11 already. This is going like by super duper quick. It's kind of mad. So Grex, have you got me any questions that you'd like to ask me about anything to do with basically just this LP and whatnot? You can literally ask me anything, man. Because I'm allowing that for the chat. You know, if they're kind of curious on stuff that was back then, you ask me a question, I can see if I can try to answer it back. And that's anybody in the chat. Alright, fair enough. The composers for the soundtrack for this, though, are called, like, Swallow Studios. And, what's it? I remember... They just made, like, really good tunes for this game. Because you gotta remember that, you know, this is a movie tying game. Usually, when that happens, the games turn out to be a little bit bad in places. But this one was, like, really, really bloody amazing. It's essentially Banjo-Kazooie, but Sony-fied, as well as, like, tying it into Toy Story. That's my take on it, anyway. I think that was episode 1 for what it was called. Yeah, because episode 1 of this was literally called Buzz-Jo-Kazooie. I know the intro for it was kind of a bit over the top. There was explosions and all sorts. It was almost like a Michael Bay movie. I was like, alright, calm down. This is just Toy Story 2. Oh my goodness, though. The outro. Oh gosh, I remember I added so much effort to the outro. If you want to know what I mean, you can always like click the link that I sent in the chat and have a look at one of the episodes, because all you have to do is just like scroll to the very end. Because what I did is I basically, you know, like Etch-a-Sketch. I took the footage that I was doing, recorded it in a wireframe mode, and then made it look like an Etch-a-Sketch outro. I have no idea how I even did that, but it was a thing back then. Oh no, I forgot this will be uploaded to YouTube. Yeah, but whatever. The chat can literally say whatever the damn hell they want, you know? I'm not bothered. Literally, I uploaded the first one, dude, which was Earthworm Jim, and that was when it was completely packed, you know, of like the chat from yesterday, and it was completely fine. They allowed it. Hey man, I'll be around a bit later. Gonna watch the Sony State of Play first. Oh right, I forgot about that. The Sony State of Play. Oh my goodness. Right. In that case, people are probably gonna arrive a bit later and inform me all about it. Next playlist previous. Yes, indeed. There was that, but you have to go to the very end of it, Grex. The bit with the video. You'll see like an Etch-a-Sketch. And basically, you'll see Buzz Lightyear moving around in wireframe mode. It was tricky. I used like some sort of chroma key for it back then. At least I think so, as far as what I remember. Memory's a little bit foggy for it. But I remember liking it. That's the main thing. Because it was also on an emulator, that means that I could just literally, you know, do the LP anytime I wanted. I think I vaguely remember, I was around a mate's at the time, and that mate allowed me to actually just record an episode one time, and then I just got a load of it done elsewhere. Next playlist, previous, is also part of the outro. Yeah, indeed.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
That's right. That's usually what I tended to do, because see, back then you could do annotations where you could literally add an animation, right, on the video, and then you could add this rectangular box over the top of it. I miss that feature, I really do, because you could just make these really wicked customized links and be super creative with it, all of it. These days, you have end screens, and I guess there is one good thing with end screens that I find these days. It's the fact that you can copy a template, you know, you can literally take that end screen from that video and then move it on to the next one. Whereas for annotations, you had to all the time do it from scratch. And that was a pain in the ass. I remember that, oh my goodness. That's why half the time I couldn't really be bothered with annotations as such. That's why I think if you go to like Sonic Heroes, the LP, there's so many of those things where it's just kind of like missing. It's kind of odd. Still, wow, I completely forgot about State of Play. Oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully they're going to announce something quite ideal. Okay, let's see, we got all this done. And let's see, how much of this is there to go? There's no time to lose! Indeed, welcome Massive to the stream of... I was going to say Toy Story 2, but no, the retrospective thingamajig. That's what it's known as. Oh yeah, also a new little emote I decided to add into the chat because Grex was like, hey, you should slap this on for the BTTV. And I was like, yeah, sure, why the hell not? So there you go, you get a vibing cat. Just to be somewhat different. Now I'm hoping I'm not going to be up till about 4 AM this time. Because, well, that was by accident, and I think it's because mainly at the beginning I was explaining about how all this worked, completely forgetting that there was a little box of instructions on the wheel that explained it. Which emote was sacrificed? I sacrificed the smiley D. Mainly just because it's not really used that much, you know? It's only used at times whenever I win, and I rarely win. And half the time, whenever there's a win, you know, people just tend to use, like, they tend to use PogChamp. That's a good point. I rarely used it. Yeah, exactly. So, I feel like I'm just going to be differentiating as I go through it and whatnot. I do have slots available, though, where you can upload your own ones. I think Sheep needs to do that as well at some point, but he's kind of just chosen the ones which are shared, you know? But this LP, man, this LP was like so casual to play through. Goodness me. The most ambitious part, I guess, was just the outro, when it was like some sort of Etch-a-Sketch side of things. I think in my retrospective back in like 2017 that I did, I think I actually dissected how it was all made, so I might probably look at that one day. Just to keep up to date with it. I helped Seeker Holdhead set up and teach him how it works. Yeah, indeed, that's right, You showed him, like, the ropes of BTTV, as you did with me as well, so... Yeah, kudos. Kudos to that. Sheep's very thankful that I've taught him the ways of OBS Studio. I taught him a thing which he was absolutely mind-blown from, and I found it hilarious. It was the fact that I told him that when his chat freezes, I said, you do realize you can click on the chat dock and press... Control R and it refreshes it, and he was gobsmacked. I wasn't expecting the gobsmack, but it did happen. So I probably helped him out a ton doing that. Gone are the days where, you know, his chat suddenly freezes. Oh yeah, indeed. I taught you a little bit more about OBS. But you know, you gotta remember, Nat, when I first used the software, I had no bloody idea what I was doing. Harry was actually helping me out most of the time. He was teaching me the basics, and I was terrified of using the program. Because I was, you know, more used to video editors, like Premiere Pro and Camtasia Studio and whatnot. But, yeah, you know, the more you practice, the more you just kind of test a couple of things, the more familiar you'll get with it over time.
Go, Buzz.
Oh wow, nice, cool. I got enough in order to get the Pizza Planet token for this. Harry taught you, smart lad. He taught me mainly just, you know, the bare bones side of things. In this case, this is the scenes, this is the transitions, this is the stream button. Just the bare basics, because, you know, he used OBS before me. See, that's the thing. It's kind of mad to find that. A lot of the stuff that I do, Harry was the first to do half of this stuff. Just, I guess he got kind of bored of it or something. I really wish he'd stream more and whatnot, because these streams are entertaining, man. I like them a lot. Nice mug there, Grex. Assuming it's not for everyone, it depends on the person exactly, yeah. That's another thing, isn't it? It's very, I don't know, is the right word subjective? I don't know if it is. Oh, I love the noise that Buzz makes whenever he, like, gets hit on this. It's really weird. Harry's streams are really good. Exactly. Damn it. I was hoping that I could skip through this, but I guess not. Actually, wait, can I do this? Ooh, wait, that might actually be possible. Hold on, wait. Because usually I take the banister in order to get up to there. But I might do it like this instead. Yeah, wow. Well, never mind then. We don't have to worry about taking the banister at all. Did I remember the
I am
thing?
Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Because I don't know if I collected Mr. Potato Head's ear. Did I do that?
So here's the deal. You help me find my missing parts, and we're in business.
Fair enough. No, I don't actually have his thing. Great. That's it. I'm so glad this isn't a speed run, because this would be like completely ruined. Oh, heavens. Oh yeah, also I forgot, completely forgot to mention about the profile pic and banner, didn't I? Well, it's there. I tried to capture the logo feel. Good attempt. That's what I would say. Just a good attempt. Not quite accurate though. So that's the thing, every time I change my logo, I tried to match it to what the game's logo actually is, which is sort of somewhat what I do now, except I kind of just use the same initials and add a bit of gradient. What software did I use to make the banner / profile picture? That was, at the time, Photoshop. Yeah, I remember that, actually, that was like during Photoshop. Because see, here's the thing, this was during the time that I was at college, right?
No time to
So of
lose.
course, I was using Photoshop in college. So then they gave me like a student version of it, so that's the one that I used at the time. And then I got it again when I went to university, so, you know, that's how it is.
Hey, Bud!
So yeah, it's not through Paint and it's not through Pixel Editor. I tell you, man, if that was made in Paint, that would be some ideal skillage right there. Hey Buzz! Yeah, indeed. And also Rex, listen to this! At least you used Photoshop, not Paint. I mean, it did the trick, didn't it? I forgot when was the time that I started using Photoshop. I think it was... Oh no, I remember. Oh fuck, I actually remember. That was, Earthworm Jim. The first one that we played, yeah, that was when I started using Photoshop and trying to learn the ropes and whatnot. Because that was like at the start of 2015. Before that, I used the online editing thing called Pixel Editor, which wasn't the best, but you know, no, he used Paint in the early days. I did with all the stuff pre-2015, let's just say that. Yeah, pre-2015 is when I used Pixel Editor, and then when did I start using Pixel Editor? I think that was like probably Donkey Kong Land 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was when I was doing Donkey Kong Land 3. God damn. I haven't used Pixel Editor in so long though, so I imagine it's probably... You can't really use it as well these days. Maybe it's completely full of ads, because I just know that back then there was no ads at all. It was just a free online thing that you could use, and it was the closest that I could get to Photoshop at the time. Because, you know, I wasn't in college or so during those days, I was literally still in school. To be precise, it was a secondary school as well. Hey there, Zahn. How's it going, man? I thought you'd be at the state of play. Welcome to the stream, or has it ended? Maybe it's finished. I enjoyed your thing that you did.
No time to lose.
Which was the Osu. Is that how it's pronounced? Is it Osu? I always tend to butcher that. Oh, it ended. Was it any good? Was it any good? Did they announce anything incredible, breathtaking? OSS? OSS. If only there was a C at the end, that would be the OSSC. That's a HDMI scalar I'm after, and so is Sheep. We're both after it. Usu? Usu. So it's Usu, not Osu. Oish. Yes, Oish, of course. Usu. I can see that actually. That has a better ring to it, doesn't it? Usu. What? We've got 30 minutes of this left already. That went by quick. Well, never mind. Oh, damn it. I was hoping to like land onto it. Oh, well.
Hey, Buzz.
Oh, yeah, wait. The headset I used for this as well was my Microsoft Live Chat headset. Such a good bloody thing at the time. It wasn't, you know, the most highest quality of all things, but it was much better than my iPod Nano. Like, light years past, no pun intended.
I am Buzz
I thought it was
Lightyear.
decent,
I
but
come
anyone
in
expecting a
peace.
huge reveal would be disappointed, I see. I'll have to catch up with it, because I'll be honest, I completely forgot about State of Play. I kind of blame this project. My motivation has been on this project for so long that I'm forgetting about all these events and whatnot. Like, they even announced Pikmin 3 Deluxe for the Switch, and I did not know about that until somebody told me about it on the Discord. Too bad Woody is captured, or he would be an NPC calling his name. Indeed. Woody is terrifying, by the way, when you find him.
Thanks,
Absolutely bloody terrifying. You'll enjoy the extended Crash 4 footage. Ooh, there's some of that, is there? I saw that there were some YouTubers as well that were playing through it. Good stuff.
To infinity and beyond.
I like how he hits the ceiling as well. Like, what the heck? I used to always get the one at the very top in the basement. 8-ball question mark? Better not tell you. About 5 minutes or so, I'd say. Oh, right, I see. Quite a bunch of it. Isn't it kind of weird to find that Crash 4 comes out in 2 months? 2 months. Like, it's immensely close. Kind of insane. Oh, I also see a little crown as well. Zahn's a Twitch Prime member. Nice. Oh my goodness, look at all these blocks. Everybody can see my memory card. Let's have a look. Klonoa, Crash Bandicoot 3, Ape Escape, Sheepdog and Wolf, which is basically Sheep Raider, Breakout, what the fuck? Oh yeah, of course. Breakout, of course. Spider-Man, Crash, just Crash. Lego oh my god, I've still got Lego Racers on here, and I can't even play that game anymore because the disc is immensely scratched. Tom and Jerry, Sled Storm, Spyro 3, Abe 2 Mines. Abe 2 Mines? Oh yeah, I think that's Exodus. Spyro the Dragon in this one as well. Hey Grex, sorry I didn't say hello. Hey all, by the way. That's alright there, Grex. Hello there, sheep. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, indeed. Perfect timing to show up because I'm playing Toy Story 2. Funny because, like, you literally said yesterday, you know, all this gives back the memories because the music was playing from it. However, you got only 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes of all this. If you're kind of curious about what the hell I just spoke about with all this, maybe check the VOD.
Woody wants
Oh my god, no, we're not watching that. We are not watching that. That would be copyrighted like crap if that was on YouTube. Cal added a new BTTV emote. Indeed I did, yes. We get a vibing cat. A good old vibing cat. And now we're at Andy's neighborhood. Oh god, I love this song. To be honest, the whole soundtrack to this is, you know, is so diverse. Or diverse, sorry. How did the rest of Silver go? Because I was sort of AFK most of the time, you know? Hello there, 8-Bit. Welcome to the stream of this YouTube 8th year retrospective thing. Retrospective marathon. I need to keep reminding myself to quote the retrospective marathon. This game looks wicked. Yeah, it really does, dude. Like, this is my childhood, man. This is my utter, massive childhood. Well, I mean, he swapped, not really added. Fair point. Didn't really add an extra one as such. I just replaced it with another one because they only give you like about 15 slots for it. Oh, there you go. Actually, Sheep's using it. Nice. Oh god, great. Because of the word I said massive, then that happened. Oi, oi, oi. I'm kind of curious though for what the next game after this is going to be. Can I just ask how is this even how? Just how? Who is controlling this and why is it like this? I do not understand. I've been meaning to play this game. Oh yeah, you really should, man. I love coming back to these games every year and just playing through them, you know? In fact, Sheep, it's kind of unfortunate that you didn't find me earlier on because I played through the whole entirety of Rayman 2 The Great Escape on the Sega Dreamcast. Because we all know that the best version of Rayman 2 is on the Dreamcast. I own that on N64, it's a classic. Oh really? Nice. Yeah, because there's a Dreamcast version of this game as well, which I own, but my favourite one has always just been the PlayStation 1. And I think Caddy feels the same way as well, because he did a review of this game. Someone put a brick on the gas pedal, and it is steering on its own. Alright, yeah, we'll just agree that that's the canon side of things. Yeah, I played this on PS1 mostly too. I feel it's optimized better, you know? Because when I played this on the Dreamcast, whenever I was like using the analog stick, it was really sensitive, so I ended up using the D-pad instead. It was almost like I was playing Shenmue, you know? Although I also own the sequel on Dreamcast. You own the sequel? The sequel. So, wait, what? What? Wait, the Toy Story 2 on Dreamcast you on about? Because the sequel after this was Toy Story 3, but that wasn't until 2010. How's the life in the world of Calham? The life's pretty good so far. I mean, I'm more relieved that this whole thing that I've been planning for weeks is working. It's nice when you plan stuff and then it actually functions. It's super jank on Dreamcast, yeah, I know, right? If I recall correctly, isn't it? I keep reading IIRC as like a bloody chat system or piece of coding. Because it's one that I often don't use most of the time, yeah, if I recall correctly. Gotcha. Nice. Vigilant 8. Oh, right, I see, gotcha. The IRC chat. I have Toy Story 3, it's a good game, but too short. Only 10 story missions, but the missions are fun. The rest of the game is dedicated to Toy Box mode.
Come in, Star Command.
Oh, I see. I haven't really played any of Toy Story 3. I own Toy Story, the first one, on the Sega Mega Drive. In fact, I've got a story, actually. That's how I discovered One World Sheep. Like, no, for real. I was looking for some dude who did an LP of the game. And then the one I stumbled across was Sheep. And I was like, man, this guy's good. And then the rest is history. I played a little bit, but never properly tried it. I see. Get lost, naughty Nightbot. Don't worry, Nightbot's not really going to be saying stuff like being added to the wheel, being removed from the wheel, remember, reminder. No, what? Nah, there's going to be none of that. There's going to be like probably about 2 things for Nightbot, and that's about it. It's going to be like every 45 minutes. Please do not do that, Grex. I'm trying to show the 8-bit here that it doesn't do anything. Toy Box mode is the sandbox mode where you build a Wild West town, and you have to do missions to customize your town, and toys you save can be dressed up and roam your town. You can also ride Bullseye. Oh wow, damn. I think I remember the Great Clement played for it a bit, but that was called a casual play. So it wasn't really a proper project that he was doing, it was kind of just something where he chilled with his mates and played a bunch of things. You didn't see anything. Is Calham a speedrunning demon? Unfortunately not. I don't really have that power. I just played this game a lot, 8-bit. I can't really speedrun too many games. I'm just a gamer, you know. I enjoy playing games. Hence why I do it on Twitch and YouTube. I'm really hoping though, after this whole retrospective is done, it will just make me think, alright, let's get straight back into the YouTube and play some more damn Half-Life. Because boy is that overdue. But that's because I was mainly putting my focus on Twitch at the minute. Because I just wanted to find a balance for that first, you know, and when all that's done out of the way, I just move back to the YouTubes. No, he's just a normal demon, so I'm classified as a demon, am I? Fair enough, cool. Classified, I mean like confirmed. You're like me, nothing more than a humble gamer. Cool, and there's nothing wrong with that at all, is there? We're all here for a good time. And I'm having a good time because I'm playing Toy Story 2, goddammit. I'm kind of tempted, not gonna lie, because this is like mega chill, whether to do a full 100% stream of this one day. What do you guys think? Would this be something that you'd actually watch, or would it just be kind of a bit boring? Because this game is chill af, man. This is essentially, you know, the Toy Story version of Banjo-Kazooie. I'll watch it. Okay, that's one. Okay, right, let's see. I have to do this much times for this, don't I? Rex is also like, do it. Because this is a really good game. I hate how speedrunning community calls people who play the game normally filthy casuals. What is wrong with playing the game for fun? They actually call them that? Like, what the hell? I mean, a game is designed for literally, you know, it's to have fun. It's technically a simulator when you think about it. You're playing as an avatar that you can't usually do in reality. So that's kind of like the whole point. I didn't realize this was such a fire title. Would I watch it? Try and stop me. Oh yeah, this is regarded as like one of the greatest movie tie-ins, I think? Maybe? Probably? And then again, Aladdin for the Sega Genesis was also quite ideal. I need to play more of that, because I own that and I haven't really touched it much. We got like 3 minutes of this left though, bloody hell, let's just go by quick. You see them on the webcam bitter and angry, not having fun when they speedrun and are so high on their horse they won't admit it. I see, yeah. Isn't that what we call ego? Basically, we're like, we're better at this game because we can speedrun it. I don't know, I might be wrong about that, so correct me if I am, because I don't want to be a dick. I should go read manga later. Yeah, have a nice bit of a read of manga. Seems like a great substitute. Speedrunners are evil. Oh, I don't know about that. Some of them are quite nice. That's for sure. There's this, what is it? Yeah, there's this speedrunner who does like Mega Man X, known as Caleb. Do any of you guys know Caleb Hart? He did the Mega Man X speedrun in Awesome Games Done Quick, I think in about 2013. And he runs like a Twitch channel as well for it. He's really, really bloody amazing at the game, and I mean like, oh my god tier. I tend to not watch speedrunners much. I generally prefer normal playthroughs, honestly. Me too, because I do prefer the commentary style of things, you know. I feel like I can actually learn some things here and there. But the only speedrunners that I do tend to watch are just a couple of stuff from Awesome Games Done Quick. But, you know, it's... I'm not there to, like, literally watch the whole entire thing. It's mainly just if I'm not up to much, I suppose. I like watching speedrunning. Cool. Nothing wrong with that, man. I've watched Caleb Art a few times. He's a nice person. Yeah, man. See, I've heard... in the chat, right, for the Twitch, he's often toxic, but he's toxic because that's just his character, and he's just joking around. He doesn't actually fucking mean it. So that's, you know, that's a good trait if you ask me. AGDQ is a cool event. I check it out occasionally. Yeah, I'm the same, really. It's not really something that I'm going to watch every single bit of. I've been watching a guy run Crash Bandicoot recently. Fair play. It's bloody hard, is it? Working hard. I like that sensitivity right there. Sensitivity? No, sorry, censorship. Sensitivity. So whereabouts is Ham? I love how RC car is like literally right here. What a creative name as well, eh? RC car, remote control car. Yeah, the sensitivity, not the censorship. Oh yeah, I played this on my Windows Vista laptop at the time as well. Shoutouts to Windows Vista, the best operating system. we all know that, don't we? Or at least I think it was. Was it Windows Vista? Oh wait, no, actually it was on my new one, which was Windows 8 HP, which was still a piece of shit, but at least it did the trick, you know. Censorship was earlier in Usu. I got to get the hang of calling it Usu now. Shout out to XP indeed, and there you go. That is the end of Toy Story 2, I guess. I mainly just explained about just the fact that I was playing an emulator. The outro I'm very happy with because I made like a bloody Etch-a-Sketch version of it. It was bloody overkill as crap. If y'all are curious, you can always just click onto the link and see how it is. It's already over. Yeah, Grex. It goes by quick, doesn't it? Osu is Elite Beat Agents indie game, yeah. I would finish this level, but ideally, you know, I just want to get on with a couple of things, really, as the game isn't really important as such, because, you know, this is just more on the side of memories. I might do a full 100% of a stream one day, though. I reckon that'll be fun.